Hello, and welcome to Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault. So, this is obviously sequel to Moonlighter 1. If you don't know what it was, Moonlighter 1, it was a top-down, like, pixel-arty little dungeon crawler thing. But the kind of the gimmick to it, because it was basically just like any old roguelike, because it were a roguelike, it were a dungeon crawler, but the twist is that after each run, you would exit the dungeon with whatever you'd managed to grab in your big swag bag that you carry on your back, and you own a little shop in town, and you would sell all of your loot. But you wouldn't necessarily sell all of it. Some of it would be crafting materials that you're going to use to create a shiny new sword or something, or upgrade the shop in some way. And in Moonlighter 2, from what I've seen on the demos of it, well, not the demos, the trailers of it, it's basically exactly the same thing, but obviously now it's going to be in 3D, it's like isometric and that. Well, not literally isometric, but it's got that kind of camera angle to it. But it's fully 3D and looks like it's got a lot of new features and just more polished, bigger budget, that sort of thing. I'm very much looking forwards to this one. I've been kinda, waiting for the day for the demo to come out, and it looks like the release of the game won't be long after as well. But yeah, very much this is kind of my personal pick from the Steam Next Fest that I think is probably going to steal away the show, so to speak. We'll get into it anyway.
In a place as old as imagination lies the humble village of Renoka. Will, a local merchant, took care of his family shop. But the shopkeeper dreamt about something more. The dungeons, forbidden mazes filled with riches and dangers. The curious merchant explored them, of course, using its treasures to bring prosperity to his shop and his people. But an uncanny truth was revealed when he opened the 5th dungeon. Those were no mere dungeons. Renoka was connected to other dimensions. That's why he wanted them. Morlock, the interdimensional collector. Using his power and influence, he took the dungeons and Renoka for himself. Will and his people were forced to leave. Hope may seem lost. But beyond the gates, something is waiting.
So basically, yeah, it's essentially like Doctor Who, but we're also burglars. We're going in there and nicking things. Right. If it ain't nailed down, it goes in the shop. Right, let's see about getting in it here. It looks like, oh, I think it's just about ready to be finished loading up there. There we go. Miss Scratch, get down to business. Three months with that shop closed. 3 months not seeing a single coin. They told me you were a master shopkeeper, so where's my money? I've had it. My place is not your lovely Renoka. If you want to sleep under my roof, get some relics, get them sold. And bring some money. Till that backpack's full, this desert will be your home. I hope you enjoy the landscape. I think we need a new landlord as well. Ooh. Some enemies up there watching us. So we can roll. Roll also acting as a jump. like on the previous game. Not so much of a jump as it's just like going across short gaps really, but yeah. Okay, we've got an attack button. And yes, our starting weapon is a broom that we use to clean up the shop. Okay, what else have we got then up here? I'm noticing a bit of stuttering. I was hoping that fixes itself. I might have to tinker with the settings and that. Ah. Get him! Interact. Let's see. Sand food. Can we quick move? Okay. We can. So we've got some fruit and a shell. Merchant, do you hear my call? What we got? We're travelling. Okay. We've gone somewhere. Is that a pulse rifle? Wait, we have a broom and a freaking pulse rifle? Okay. I think I've run out of ammo though now. Right. Hit enemies to reload. Got him. Right. Certain enemies, when losing half of their health, will enter rupture state. Use that moment to hit them with your backpack and launch them away. So let's have a look at that again. Hang on. So it hits them a bit. Doop, doop, doop. And boing. Oh, he explodes it afterwards. So you just smack them. Okay, that's kind of funny. Right. Okay, we've got some items there. Lovely. Oh, I do like that. At the top of the panel here, 250, so that's telling us the total combined value of everything. That's quite nice. Because that's another thing as well with this. You can just leave the dungeon at certain points. Usually, I think it's like before and after bosses or something. If I remember correctly, it's been years, so I'm probably not right on that. I'm no threat, I can help you. Okay, we have a potion. I guess we'll do that as part of the tutorial now. There we go, so it gives you 20 health, the potion. Right. I sense danger. Run. But yeah, as I was saying, so sometimes you won't want to stick around, you'll want to leave and get out with whatever you've managed to get in your backpack. Technically, even though it's like a roguelike dungeon crawler, it is also, I guess, at least a little bit similar to an extraction game before extraction games were cool. Right. Pendant. Use it to return home immediately. Now escape. And we're out. Okay. Opening credits. Go. They've definitely upped the presentation of it from last time, but again, I'm gonna have to look to see if I can mess with this stuttering issue. Right. The thing is, there's not exactly lots of yeah, there's not loads of options here exactly for me to tinker with, so hang on. Can I go borderless full screen maybe? Oh. Borderless window, V-Sync is on. I guess other than that, maybe I could try tinkering with the resolution or something and play it at like a lowered resolution, perhaps. But yeah, we'll get off full screen, because sometimes putting in borderless windowed mode, like Windows, like as in the operating system, seems to prefer borderless window these days. They've been trying to do loads of optimizations on it, so I've noticed more games tend to run better like that nowadays. They didn't used to. It used to be that full screen were better, but now they seem to run worse like that. What have you done with Will? I sent him where he's supposed to be. Tell us the truth. Did you eat him? What are you talking about? I already told you we don't do that. There he is. How did you... We were so worried. See, he's alive. Are you alright? More importantly, did you come empty-handed? Are you obsessed? This island is my business spot. Minokians, I don't do charity. And my pockets are starving for business. Come on, give these kids a break. I gave you enough, Minokians. Listen, we're going to open that shop right now. Or you are all out. That's not fair. That scratch is nuts. I know this is not your parents' shop, but it's all we have now. Fight for it. Fight for it, I trust you. Finally, the shopkeeper is keeping his shop. You didn't give us much of a choice. Come on, you can thank me later. Let me see the kid in action. Okay, can we at least warm up? I found this old junk. We can use it to remember the basics. Some scrap Tomo found lying around at the shop. What am I seeing? Are we back to business? I think we have our first customer. Are you selling my stuff? You have to be kidding me. These are my glasses. How much are you selling them for? I'll buy them. When a customer is interested in a relic, they will approach its showcase. Interact with a customer to start a deal. But let's see. So let's see how this works. Now, previously, what would happen is you wouldn't really know what anything was worth, and you would sell them to people, and based on their reaction, which at the time was just like a little speech bubble had come up with like an emoji inside of it, you would log that in a journal, and you'd have to keep track of that, and sort of kind of before you sold everything, you would be looking them up in your journal the night before while you were putting them all in the showcases, like pricing them all up based on what previous customers had reacted to them with. So, you know, you wouldn't sell them at a price where people were unhappy because they probably wouldn't buy them, whereas you'd try to put them up at a price that people weren't overwhelmed with but would be willing to pay that much for. Naive boy, I'd paid double. Come on, you just gave it to him. Put in a little extra effort. You obtained a boost. Okay. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Gonna say it wasn't letting me move along then. Boosts add a fixed amount of gold to a relic. Try to place one boost in the empty slot of the next deal. Okay. She's right, Will. Show her what you're capable of. Will this old curio satisfy my dark consumerist desires? Let's find out. Boost. Wapow. And so instead of like the, oh my god, that's an amazing price, we get the nod in agreement where it goes, yeah, that's alright, that's fine. I still feel empty, I need more shopping. So they were willing to pay for that, but it wasn't overwhelmed with it, which is probably of a fair price. Whereas this will boost. He nods in agreement. We make the sale. Not bad, but still, give him time to adapt, it's been a long time. You just obtained a charm. Charms add an amount of gold to a relic equal to a percentage of its price. Try to place one charm in the empty slot of the next deal. When closing the sale, you'll obtain either a boost or a charm. That's my pouch. Whose is the one I'm carrying? Whose is... Oh wait, so... Ah, so it's picked up someone's by accident. So we're gonna apply a boost. And then a charm to give it extra value and... Oh, we can only put one on. Ah. Fantastic to see you in action again. Now you just need to sell real relics, not these old mementos. Stay cautious, I'm going to put these treasures somewhere safe. The old man is right, let's bring some real clients and some real money. Why don't we place the relic you just bought? You just brought. Right. What was that? Oh. Get a bit of stick drift. Put this in. And lovely. Great, now it's time to signal that the shop is open. Interact with the key device to open the shop. Before we start, I'll show the boy how real merchants work. What do you mean? Do your thing, sweetie. What is that? It's the keeper, the assistant any merchant needs. I found it stranded in the Blob Sea. Every certain amount of sales you'll be rewarded with a shop perk. Okay. And when it lets me go on to the next page, there we go. Shop perks are upgrades that will help you during the shift. Take that perk, it will be helpful. Gain 1 boost now, and boost gives extra. Gain 1 charm, charm effect plus 10%. All normal relics increase 10% of their value. Ooh. Well, we've got 4 relics, so that'll boost all 4 of them, won't it? So let's go with that. Right. $55. Let's boost it, because charm won't add much to that one. Done. And we made a sale. We get this. Oh. Yeah, it's definitely noticing that I've got stick drift on my controller. Not very much, but it looks like the game has absolutely zero dead zone. Right. Something they might want to add to their options menu before release. All deals have +1 skill slots. Next deal has +200 boost effect. Okay. Each sale only using boost skill increases 5% charm effect. Let's just go flash offer. Because these little percentage things that add up over time aren't going to help when we've only got 3 items and they're not worth a load each. Big boost. Look, Will, there's dust there. Hard to get rid of that in this weather. A shop is only as good as its image. You should clean that. From time to time, different disasters will appear in the shop. I mean, I wouldn't call it a disaster, but sure. Find them, fix them to get rewards. Keep your shop clean and tidy. An interdimensional coin. Nobody uses it, but Scratch loves it. Maybe she can give you something for it. Okay. This one isn't worth doing anything over. I mean, we've got 2 charms. I guess we could just use them. I don't know if they carry between days. Right. Okay. We'll boost. Boost seems better when you're using small items. I'm guessing charm will become better as we get bigger items. You can't lie to me, you've missed doing this, haven't you? Yeah, you did great. But not enough. At this rate, the shop won't put Tressner on the map. Why are you so tough? You're no longer in Rinoka. Welcome to the real world. I'll let you stay, but I expect better results. We will talk tomorrow. That woman, how dare she? Let's stay positive. Today we took a step, tomorrow we'll take another. Step towards what? Back in Rinoka? Tomo, please. Rinoka's gone. It's not. And it seems I'm the only one who cares. Right. This old tongue of mine, you poor kids, I'm sorry. Can you check if she's okay? I'll talk to her later. Right. And off we go. Hi. Sorry if I'm being a bummer. But don't you think we gave up too easily? We act like it's just gone. But it's still there. That Moloch guy claimed it and we just carry on as if nothing happened. Merchant. Oh, we're hearing a voice again. Zenon was right though. You clearly looked happy behind that counter again. I guess this is our life now. Well, our paths are about to cross. Are you okay? Be ready. This is when we get abducted, isn't it? What's that? Come to me, merchant. Okay, we might actually be getting abducted. My square, my dear square. What the hell is this? I'm not sure, it's beautiful. Beautiful, I'll make you pay for the damage. Trader, come to me. Is it talking about Will? We finally meet. I'm the Endless Vault, so listen to my trial. At the end of the day, if you earn gold beyond what I can hold, I will open my gates and your treasure will await. Prove me your ambition. Complete all my trials, and I will grant what your heart most desires. Show me your worth, trader. I'll be waiting. Ooh, what your heart desires. Treasure. Kid, did you bring a treasure dispenser? That thing can make me rich. Seems like adventure chases us. Are you up for the trial? Of course he is. You have to do this. Make us famous. I'm going to tell everyone our luck just changed. Don't push yourself. We don't know if any of this is true. That thing just promised a wish. What? What your heart most desires, completing all those challenges, will grant us a wish. Which in the case of Will, would be a golden broom or a bigger backpack. Or Rinoka. We can get Rinoka back. I don't think it's going to be that easy. But Zenon, we need to try. Will, you can do it. But let's get some rest for now. I'm sure tomorrow will be an interesting day. Here we go. Right. Day 2. We walk outside. The alien spaceship's still just kind of there. Right. I'm assuming it's probably attracted a crowd by now. Tell us what happened last night. Talk with Andre. Are you going to do the challenge? Right. Ah, this is Andre. Got a little marker on my map at the bottom right. Hey, Will, look at my new forge. I can craft new weapons for you, but you'll need some materials. Here, you'll have enough for one. Sun Eater. This seed can withstand extremely high temperatures without burning. Being quite useful in various disciplines, it's used by the rebel Taliks as a badge to signify their crusade against Father's Son. Now, choose which weapon you want to craft first. Gauntlets or a sword. Ooh, and it looks like there is armor. Ooh. Increase the value of chest relics by 3% for each room completed without taking damage. Yeah, okay. Your special deals plus 10% damage. Wabam. It's time to leave that old broom behind. The short sword is the most balanced weapon, essential for any adventurer. Every 4 consecutive attacks trigger a finisher attack that deals slightly more damage. Your special attack hits the enemies around you. Using your special after 3 attacks unleashes a special finisher. Right. Get 5 grand in a single day. That's our first challenge. What is our special attack then? Ah, it's the Y button. So let's see. 9, 11, 15. Okay, so it like goes up. It's like 9, 11, 15. So 9, 11, 15. Or we can go 1, 2, 3. Special finisher for 21. Regular finisher, 15. Okay. So combos are going to be important. That's blocked. And we can't really talk to anyone else. Oh, we can interact with... Hey, I just heard that Scratch sent you through the portal. That must have been scary, right? Fear not, as I have what you need. Just let me add some finishing touches and come see me later. Right. No, now you're ready. Tom and I will be waiting to hear from you. Good luck out there. Right, we have the sword. We are ready to go. Kalina, a dimension split between the Day Realm, where Father Sun is worshipped, and the Night Realm, devoted to Mother Moon. The Talics live by ancient rituals and vows, now corrupted by the arrival of a showman and his tech. Oh, in we go. Let's get some money. Right. 5 grand in a single day. Slime shards. Unmodified slime essence with regenerative properties. When a slime enters a new dimension and feeds, it adapts to the environment. Ironically, if consumed, the slime treats the host as a habitat, merging with them and healing them. Huh. Oh god, yeah, I was just about to say I've not had any stuttering for a while, but it's all coming back now. Get this ranged guy. What's annoying as well is I keep pressing the B button on the pad to dodge roll, and it's not, it's left trigger for some reason. Whatever. We're not doing too hot. The Endless Vault has granted you the ability to spot cursed relics. Interact with the upper slot of a chest to choose between 2 relics of higher rarity. Okay. These relics will have curses that will trigger different outcomes. Place them strategically. Okay. Select to discover a relic. At least one of them is uncommon. Burn. Burn the pointed relics. Destroys relic pointed. Triggers when at least one relic. When at least one indicated slot contains a relic. Ah. If burned, adds 50 gold to all firewood. Yeah. Each time you burn a common relic, gain 50 gold. Oh my god, that stick drift's gonna drive me mad. Let's go with this. So... grab that. Oh my god, the freaking dead zone on that. Right, they should burn each other then? Yeah, and it adds it to that relic. Right, okay. Okay, we have... Oh, I do have a HP potion, so I'll use that. I guess I just... Oh. Dodge roll. It's a good job you can just dodge roll continuously. Well, I think you can. Hang on. Yeah, you can. Okay. What's this? Money or... Select a perk. Enemies hit by spikes 4 times are ignited. Spikes have 30% chance to deal a critical hit. Close quarters combat. Increase critical hit chance by 10% but reduce your max ammo by half. Don't know why there's a full stop after max. Yeah. Increase critical hit chance by 10% but reduce max ammo by half. Spikes can crit. Now we just need to figure out how to get spikes. Right, so double chests, or I'm guessing that means potion? We might be able to heal up maybe. Oh, no, it's her. Okay. Ah, cast 2x spikes. Your shots have 30% chance to cast 3 spikes. Or plasma powder. Your shoot inflicts ignite. Okay. Treasure or money? I think that one is. We'll go treasure. Oh, it might have been a perk. I don't know. Get treasure. Anyway. Ow, ow. Oh, that wave thing just got me. Defeated in combat. When defeated, the relics in your backpack will lose half their value. You can decide whether to try again or lose them, or return to Tresna to sell them. Ooh. We'll go to Tresna. We are not going to be earning 5 grand in a day anytime soon. We're going to need a bit more help, I think. Hi. It seems that it took an outworldly artifact to put you back in action. Let me be of service. Here we go. Increase potion usage by 1. Increase max health by 10. And healing power of potions by 5. There we go. And this is where we get into like the roguelike part. Spawn a dungeon perk pedestal in every spawn moon. Pretty good. Right. We can afford the extra potion here as well. Andre's weapon will help protect you. My potions will help you come back safe. Right, and it looks like places have started to open up. Like all the stuff's been moved from here. We can move around the town now. Ooh, what's this? Can we go in? Hello, my dull friend. I see by the lack of decorations in that shop of yours that you require my services. Unfortunately, this emporium is not yet available. You'll have to hurt your customers with boredom a little bit longer. Good luck to them. Okay. This is a private property. If you want to talk business, go to the ground floor. Okay, let's have a look around a bit more. Can you see like a full town map anywhere? No. Right. So live, how surprising. I'd love to see you as my customer. I hope my little store opens while you are still on your feet. If something happens to you before that day, could I use some of your stuff as my wares? Oh, is he a bag salesman? He is. So we can get bigger bags. This looks like items. Look, Pop's a customer. Can I sell something to him? No, you can't. Why? He has not proven his worth as a warrior. But nobody has. We are going to starve. Honor comes first, my child. I can't eat honor. Right, let's see what else there is knocking about. There's nothing, is it? No. Stop right there, little fella. I know. You saw the bloblets. You thought that they are cute and you want to pet them. As we all do. But they're not ready yet. So let's be civilized and observe, but don't touch. And they immediately go back to it. Right, I'm guessing that's where you'll get some kind of pet or something? Maybe from them? Who knows? Then we're back in the centre. And we can go over here. What have we got this way? Ah, so this is like the town square where all that went down. Some sort of bar. What the... Will you scare the bleep out of me? Sorry, the translator is failing again. How is it going? Are you happy with the gun I gave you? With the right materials, I can make something bigger. But remember, this tech is illegal, so don't rat me out. So, questionable legality to our operation we're running here. We may be using illegal weapons. Anyway. Right, that looks to be a tour of the town done then. So, like I say, you can kind of see how it all fits together now with crafting weapons. Hello, Will, how can I help you? Okay, why is it... The highlight is on craft weapons, but return has the A button on it, like the button prompt. And no matter which one I do... Oh, there we go, there it is, right. And all these are locked still. We've got... Yeah. We can upgrade though, to get 10% damage on our special attack. And we can just get this armour. Right, interesting. Okay. We'll need to sell more though. We can't just go with what we've got here. We need to go back in. We'll do one more run and then we'll probably call it after that. My understanding... Okay, we have to sell our relics before we go. Or at least put them in our... We might be able to have like... There might be a storage box somewhere in here. Perhaps. There he is! Did you pass the challenge? We can't know until he sells those items. Go, Will, let's open the shop. Yeah, we've failed. So, no. Let's just... Have we got a chest I can hold them in while I go back? We have failed miserably. Like, absolutely miserably. I hate the stick drift. Ah! And I can't just leave. Right, okay, we have to do this then. I think in the previous one you could just dump them all in a chest and then go back into the dungeon. You didn't have to do the day if I remember correctly. Oh, bit of dust. Get that as well. Boost. And they're not interested. Oh, we've got a perk. Selling common relics increases 5% charm effect. All common relics increase 10% of value. Gain 1 boost now, and boost gives more money. Yep, bet on blue. Okay, we'll be boosting. Lovely. Damn, it was close. No, it wasn't. In any case, it's quite more than what we've been making lately. We can try it again tomorrow. Right, the next day. Good morning, we have a visit. Hey, I hope you're as motivated as I am with this whole endless whatever thing. Completing that challenge might just bring some hope around here. And a lot of money for me. So I want you to take Keeper. I think it can help you pass that trial. Also, when you have time, stop by my house. I think I can make this place feel more like your home. Make us rich, kid. Okay, let's roll. We'll give it another run. I don't think we'll be able to do that before the end of the... Well, I'd say before the end of the demo. We definitely, you know, I definitely can, but it's probably going to take me multiple attempts to get back into the game, having, you know, allowed a lot of rust to set in. But, yeah, it will probably take a lot of attempts, more than we can fit into our little preview of it here. It'll probably take a good handful of hours. Most likely knowing me, if I'm able to do that, so... Avoid those shots. Seriously though, goddamn they hit hard. Got him. Oh, I've got to remember as well, backpack attack. Oh, he's locking onto me with something. He's locking onto me with something. Dodge! Ow! Ow! Holy Christ, I died on the first room. Okay. Absolutely vicious first room. What else have we got? Right. This is a bit better. Treasures to start me off. Left, right. Add 200 gold to firewood in the same column. Position when the relic is placed in the indicated edges of the backpack. So if it's at the left or right, add 200 to firewood in the same column. Symbol, burned, add 50 to adjacent relics. Mother's gift. I need to remember as well, I've got health potions. You know, mid-combat you can still use those. Right. Hide behind here. Aha! Ah, move. Ow. Bonk. That's going a lot better. I'm getting into the flow of it now. Right. Interact. Increase crit hit chance and damage. Flaming flowers spawn 2 spikes. Spikes deal 10% damage. I think that's on those plants I've been hitting that have been like shooting out projectiles to things. Flaming flowers spikes inflict ignited and deal more damage. Let's go biohazard. So another perk or a cursed relic. Let's get perks to start with because they'll make it easier to defeat enemies. Ow. Take a potion as well before I forget. Two, three. Ah. Three. Ah. Nearly got him. Get ready to dodge. Ow. Still got me in range that, didn't it? Git. Okay, these are one of those flowers, aren't they? Let's see what... Yeah, that worked. If I see one of them, immediately smack it then. Could use another health potion, there we go. Enemies hit by spikes 5 times are ignited. Each spike deals plus 2% damage from the previous one. Resets at the end of the room. Spikes have 30% chance to deal a crit. Yep. I think the colours of those as well indicate rarity, so... Double treasure, yeah. We do need to actually get some relics as well at the end of this. So let's not forget that. Boom. Got him. More enemies. Spikes. Deploy. Are there any more of those spikes? Perhaps? Maybe up here? Maybe? No, but there is a reward up there. Ow. Let's soften these up. Ah, I'm getting stuck. Oh. Got him. Not bad, not bad. Right, what have we got here then? 2 chests. Back to Tresna. Triggers when will returns. 50 gold per each firewood. Burn the pointed relic and gain 100. So we need firewood. Sandfruit, silence, shell. Right. Looking good. More here. The next time you burn, gain its value. Yeah, we need some stuff that's going to interact with burn. Because, yeah. Yeah, we're going to be burning a lot of stuff in a sec. Right. Do be careful. A perk or a chest. Let's get the chest. It might be time then to think about leaving. Oh, we caught that flower there, right, okay. Okay. Well, this is going to be simple enough. Smack, 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 smack. Boom. Ow, you git. Oh, I don't know. Right. We'll probably take this as our last one. We'll have a full backpack and it'll be time to go. Burned. Add 150 to the pointed relic. Once placed, add 100 to adjacent firewood. Sacred space. Hey, we've got some actual firewood. Oh my good lord. Right, burn these. Firewood. Right. Back to Tresna. Gain 50 per firewood in the backpack. Next time you burn a relic, gain its value. Position. Now this says left, right. Triggers when the relic is placed in the indicated edges of the backpack. Thing is it's not highlighted. Add money to... Yeah, add to each firewood in the same column. Right, just make sure there's one underneath it and it's on the leftmost side. That's probably as good as we can do. Right, that's probably all we're gonna get. That looks like a boss. We are leaving. We are out of potions, we're low on health, we have a full backpack. So when I said earlier, it's a bit like an extraction game as well. I'm not kidding, it really is. So we made it most of the way to the boss. But of course that's the first boss of the first floor. There are multiple bosses with there's multiple floors with a boss on each. And as we go between those floors, we get to the very end boss and then clear the dungeon, which unlocks the next. And each time we do that, we'll gain access to new areas with new materials, which allow for new weapons, new upgrades, and so on. And you begin to see how all this fits together. But for now, we're going to see if we can just earn a bit of cash here. A cute bloblet has stopped by your shop to pay you a visit. When the shop is open, this little fella will ask for some hugs. Pet him to gain a boost. During the demo, there will only be one bloblet available, but there will be many more in the full game. So it is for a pet then. Right, so it is pets that guy was messing around with earlier. Right. And we've got firewood. Oh my god. So we want boosts available for the firewood, basically. I think we can restock these. Good morning, what can I do for you? Merchant progression. Oh my good lord. Increase +1 skill slots in deals permanently. Increase +5 charm base effect permanently. 15% boost base effect permanently. Okay, and this goes on, and there's a whole tree. Okay, interesting. A lot there then. Okay, let's open the shop. Selling rare relics increases boost effect by 20 gold. All common relics increase their value. Gain 1 charm. Charm effect plus 10%. So weird it's cool. Yeah, let's go with that. Because we've got some rarer stuff here. And that'll boost everything else as we go. This is worth a lot, so charm actually becomes worthwhile now. Right. Very nice. Each boost spent increases 2% charm effect. The last slot of a deal is always an enchanted slot. Enchanted, a slot which a skill is 100% more effective. Yep, that's the one we want. We can still put stuff on this as well as we go. We want to boost this. Ooh. Oh, that had like some sort of shield on it. Okay. I don't spend another doing that, so be careful if I've got a little shield on. Give them some hugs. We'll get a free boost. Very nice. A charm is worth... Ah, but there's a defense on that. So let's boost. That removes that shield. And then charm. No shield on that little icon, so we can just boost straight away. I'm happy with that. We can go and get another perk. While 3 or less charm are stored, increase plus 50 gold on boost effect. All deals have 1 skill slot. Only 1 boost can be stored. Each additional increases plus 100 boost gold boost effect. I'm sure this open ears one is amazing if we have lots of skill slots. If we've got lots of skills to burn, which we don't really, but because it looks like it's rated as legendary, so it's like, eh. Whereas we will have less than 3 charm. I'm sure this one's better at the end game, but for now, this is amazing. So it's not necessarily like one's better than the other, it's under certain circumstances, like at the start of the game, the common items are actually better, it seems. Right, boost is now going to give us a massive boost then. Okay, we are actually earning quite a lot of stuff here. Ooh, it's not even worth wasting charm on that. It's just not. If the first skill used is charm, 100% boost effect on that deal. Each boost spent increases 2% charm effect. Each boost applied increases 15% charm effect in the same deal. First impression, but we can't use multiple things in one, can we? So go and pet the blob thing over here. Give that a dust. And boost. 1, I think you mean 201. Because that makes sense. I believe you are wanting to give me over 200 for that, right? This is how we get that 5 grand in a day, isn't it? Each cell increases boost effect. Wow. All on boost can be stored. Each additional boost. Power of experience, sure, but we've got nothing really left to sell, but sure. Oh. And boost. And I guess we're finally just going to use one of these charms. Okay. Right. We're out of relics. Day 2. 2 grand. So this probably won't happen until you beat the first boss. Right. That is, however, going to do it for our look at the game for now. Basically, so essentially this is how it's going to go as well, and I'm just going to quickly check on this cauldron, see if there's anything new here. I'm wondering if the next upgrade along here is actually locked for the purposes of the demo, perhaps. Oh, and we can now start getting rare perks, then you can get epics and increase healing power of potions to be legendary. Initial dungeon perk pedestal, you always get a free perk at the start. Yeah, that seems like a really good upgrade to start me off with. Some extra health might be useful, but upgrade potions, those will both have the same effect. Because I get 2 potions, if each give me plus 5 health, I'll get an extra 10%. Not extra 10%, an extra 10 health on the run, and this will just give me 10 extra health. They're essentially the same, though that one's cheaper, so we'll be going for that. Previous recipe not crafted. Have I not done... Thought I bought that already. Okay, now I've got 3. Wow, okay. But as you can see, so we're slowly but surely, and very slowly, very surely, gaining more power as we go here. So as I get to the point where obviously I'm going to get better at the game, I'm going to start upgrading. It reminds me a lot actually of a game called Rogue Legacy, where in that game you would play, and each run your character would actually die, but you played as their heir, and they would inherit everything they owned. So all the loot that you'd earned in the run would be inherited by the next person, and they would use it to upgrade the family castle, and each upgrade gave you like various bonuses. You know, it's like, oh, you upgrade the gym and it literally gives you like more health and more damage and stuff. You know, you upgrade the archery range and it makes the ranger class do more damage with ranged attacks or whatever. That sort of thing. Reminds me a bit about that, but it's got kind of the same, what I would kind of call, I guess you could kind of describe it as like almost perfect difficulty by design. You know, it's programmed into the game. It's perfect, like programmed in perfect difficulty, where eventually you will get enough upgrades that you will, through hook or by crook, you will beat that first boss. You will keep getting upgrades. Mind you, certain ones are locked out by getting to the next dungeon, so it's not quite perfect, but the idea basically being as your skill goes up, and also as you do better on the run, well, yeah, your skill goes up, you do better on the run, you come out of the run, you've got all your relics and things, you sell them all off, get a load of money, spend it on a bunch of upgrades that essentially lower the difficulty of the game. And then you go in, you do better, because obviously the difficulty has been lowered, your skill's always increasing up to a certain point, and eventually you just power your way through. I found in the first one, the first dungeon was actually quite difficult to crack through, because it's the one where you've got the least upgrades. So it's always difficult on the first dungeon, and you usually don't find yourself being able to do the boss for like several runs. But then eventually, once you've probably upgraded the number of potions, upgraded the healing on them, maybe upgraded your weapon ones, I've still got an entire set of armour I can buy here that's not yet within my purchasing range, so I just can't afford it. But there is a set of armour in the blacksmith shop that I can buy. And again, some of the upgrades will make it so I can sell things for more money. Other upgrades will make it so that I can survive better in the dungeon and come out with more stuff and better stuff. And all of this is going to kind of feed back into each other. Not only that, but again, just the feeling of it, just being able to run a little shop and that, it kind of scratches, like, for me, it kind of scratches multiple itches, this. I actually quite like little games where little like simulator games where you run little shops and things. They're actually quite nice. But I also love a good roguelike, especially dungeon crawlers, and this kind of scratches all those itches at once for me, and it's really well presented and put together. I hope they look at the stuttering issues that I seem to be getting. Hopefully they'll be getting some feedback from this demo, doing a bit of optimization, that sort of thing. It's not overly bad. It's still very playable, but it's noticeable that it's doing that. You know, I'd hate to get hit because of it while I'm in combat. But yeah, this has been Moonlighter 2. A really good demo, and again, I knew this would be quite good and it'd interest me. And I knew it would probably steal the show at the next fest. It is currently one of the most played demos. So, available if you want to play it on the Steam Next Fest. The demo's out. I'm probably going to guess that they'll keep that demo up until the game releases, because it releases this summer, so it won't be far out now. But it's available for you to try out yourself. I'd highly recommend it. It's very fun. And you very easily get wound, you know, kind of wrapped up in it and end up spending multiple hours without realising on this sort of game. Or at least I do. Anyway, I'm probably going to go and play some more. When I was reading this on the Steam page, I think it's got up to the first 2 bosses, so you can't quite clear the first dungeon, but you can get about, I think it's like 2/3 of the way. I think there's either 3 or 4 bosses in a dungeon. But anyway, you can get a good bit of the way through the game, and obviously you can keep retrying. It is designed to be played a lot in order to actually beat the bosses and the dungeon itself. So it'll take a fair few runs. Like I said, the game, if it's anything like the first one, it will pick up in pace after that first dungeon clear, as the first one did. But yeah, for now though, thank you very much for watching. More to come up in the Next Fest as part of my coverage of Next Fest, June 2025. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to see more episodes on those other demos, there'll be all of them coming up on the channel. You can like the video, subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to keep in touch to see when I put those videos up. Thank you very much for watching for now though, and I hope to see you in future episodes. I'll see you then.